Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Hello everyone, this is Lucy05 and welcome back again to my nostalgic toy review. Today we'll be looking at Kenner's The Real Ghostbusters toys, if you haven't figured it out already with the intro. On today's review, I'll be checking out on this two lines. On the left is from the Haunted Human lines, XCop Ghosts, that were released in 1988, and on the right itself, the Frankenstein Monster from the Hollywood Monsters line that were released in 1989. Now, as a kid, I loved the Ghostbusters movie, the first movie, of course. I love it. And when the animation came out, I watched it, but I didn't actually watch the release season, all the release seasons, because the Malaysia TV station didn't release more than season 2, I guess. It just stopped after season 1 and maybe half of season 2, and that's it. So I was really bummed out as a kid. So as a kid, I saw the toys and I didn't buy a lot of Ghostbuster toys. Only like this two and ectoplasm, the red ectoplasm. And the red ectoplasm came with this small plastic ghost that came with each of the bottles for the ectoplasm itself, and I played around with it a lot. The slime itself, wow, it's really hard to take care of, to maintain it, because when you play around with it too much, when you take it out from the bottle itself, it tends to dry up really fast, and it sticks to your mom's carpet, it sticks to your hair if it actually landed on that, but luckily it didn't for me as a kid. Also sticks to any figures that actually has hair, like Mossman, but I never had Mossman. I hate that bastard. He looks kind of weird. Anyway, this is XCop, and I remember specifically when I was a kid, I used the ectoplasm, the red ectoplasm slime, onto this figure a lot. So there'll be some parts of it has excess of the stains. There's some stains here, some stains at the back, some stains here as well. So yeah, it's a really filthy toy. And the leg, I remember, yeah, the feet here is not aligned properly because I bent it too much. XCop here is not bad looking. Oh, and the belt buckle here, it stated GB, Ghostbuster. There's a nice badge here. He wears the silver shades. Nice cop uniform. Now, for the Haunted Humans line, each of the figure came with this transformation. And for the XCop, its transformation is easy. So let me show you. You just pull the legs to elongate it, and pull the wrists. It's kind of tight. Okay. Has a 360 degrees for arm movement. It's really loose, you can see. The back here has a button. When you push the button, it will sort of rise the helm up a little bit, and the whole face will pop down like so. And here's XCop with the tongue popping down. Really nice. Really nice little gimmick here for the Haunted Humans line. I wish I got the football player. He looks weird and it looks very nice and better articulation than this guy because he has no leg articulation. And he refused to stand by his own. I know he's gonna fall sooner or later. Now, yeah, there we go. I'll just put it on one side. Frankie here is from the Hollywood Monster line, and each of them has a gimmick where you squeeze the leg and they do some sort of they will raise their hands, they will widen the arms or clamp their arms together, the head will pop off. The mummy, I wish I got the mummy. I really love the mummy because when you squeeze him, arms will drop off and the head will pop off, and the bandages, I think the head is attached with a bandage, so it will just dangle. Really nice. I wish I got him. However, the head looks really stupid because it has this tiny head inside the actual head itself. So I wish I got him still. He's one of my favorites. Instead I got Frankie instead. So to see Frankie's in action, just squeeze the leg Whoa! The right arm here doesn't rise as much, but it's still a good toy. Frankie here has a lot of details. We got the bolts on the side of his head. A mohawk. Frankie here has mohawk. A stitch scar at the back to show that his brain has been put in. His wrist also showed that it has some stitch scars and veins as well popping on his forearm. He's wearing this stitch suit, patched pants, really giant boots, black boots. Overall, it's not bad. Frankie here is not bad with green skin, and you can see when you try to make him do his Frankenstein move, you can see that he has his pink tongue inside. He also has yellow eyes, like a sort of like a person that's already decayed or something. Overall, I say they are not bad toys for the 80s. I didn't collect a whole slew of them. Most of the ghosts weren't very interesting, or it has really lame gimmicks. Like the Brain Buster, it's just this head with wheels, and then it came with a brain, 4 pieces of brain, and you roll them around, and the 4 pieces of brain will pop off, and each of the brain parts is actually a ghost. It's nice, it's quite detailed, but the gimmick itself, meh. I was more into G.I. Joes back then, and Transformers. Well, G.I. Joe and Transformers. So, if I'm gonna give a rating out of this, I say interesting gimmick, but it was okay, so I give it a 6 out of 10. So, this is Lucy05. This is the end of the review. Signing off.